For the wheels of normal American industry are rolling again. So are the wheels of new cars, Packard cars. This means that new dealers will be coming into the Packard organization. New blood, many of them, for example, keen, mature young men from the armed services.
This is the reception desk. Major Carr to see Mr. Slack. Fine. I'll send him right up.
Thanks a lot.
Major Carr, come in. Glad to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Slack. I've been looking forward to this.
Have a chair.
Thanks.
Well, Major, I suppose you've come in to see how Packard builds those aircraft engines.
No, Mr. Slack, the fact of the matter is, I've sort of come here on personal business. I'd like to talk about doing business with Packard.
Well, that's interesting. You've come to the right place. What's on your mind?
I'm in a position to invest in something permanent. It happens no one deals in Packards in my own hometown. And I've been thinking about a Packard dealership.
What part of the country do you come from, Major? If your town has the potential for a profitable Packard business and doesn't yet have a dealership, then we'll find it marked here on this map.
There it is, Middleston, Iowa. Apparently you think it's a good Packard market.
You bet it is. Based on our post-war plans, there's an opportunity in every one of these open points. But all of these pins are going to be removed soon. These open points are really being closed up fast. You see, we had our sights set on an annual production of 200,000 Packards before the war. Now we're just beginning to pick up where we left off. And for the kind of alert, progressive men we're looking for, there's still a number of real opportunity spots here and there around the country.
Yes? Well, I've had some selling experience, but none of it's been in the automotive field. Do you think I could make a go of it?
Well, I can tell you this. We'd go all out to help you. What do you say we take a look at this Packard proposition?
Good.
Here is a typical American city, a sky view of an opportunity. Here, through the turn of circumstance, is a prospering community in which, at the moment, there is no Packard dealer. A market, yes, wide open. Here is an opportunity to tie in with Packard and build a strong, prosperous business on a permanent basis. Why is this true? Because of new plans based on the mutual interest of Packard and its dealers. Because of new policies, a product competitively styled and priced. And because of the sound, practical intent of the Packard Motor Car Company to step up production and sales to 200,000 cars a year. This is double the previous high before the war. How is it that this new goal is both possible and practical? Ballooned up production goals can be set at fantastic heights. But what goes up must come down. Sales quotas based upon a pent-up war-inflated demand will tumble when the bubble bursts. The Packard goal of 200,000 cars is not a temporary, opportunistic figure based on the post-war rush. It is a figure determined long before Pearl Harbor, soundly estimated and logically conceived. It is an engineered figure based upon the true capacity of an enlarged and modernized plant. This volume in normal years enables Packard to build new and better cars, competitively priced, and of traditional Packard quality. Packard has counseled wisely and well, and by so doing, they have broadened and enhanced the opportunity for every Packard dealer. Packard planning, never hasty nor opportunistic, goes back to the early 20s and before, when the fine custom-built machines were the pride of the fortunate few who possessed them. Then the shift with the times toward a broader market with the introduction of the famous 120 marked a new phase in Packard planning. Foresightedness, forehandedness, a transition period bridging over to the greater third cycle of the Packard story, which begins with the Clipper, a bold new departure that succeeded because of planning over the years. And today, the most progressive merchandising plans in the industry are being implemented by factory-dealer relationships, which are the best that enlightened goodwill can design. The new dealer's sales agreement is the new model, the pacemaker of the industry. The progressive benefits for Packard dealers need no stronger testimony than a reading of the agreement itself. The sum and substance of Packard's view to the future is based upon sound policies of aid to the dealer. The new zone policy streamlines the entire distribution system, brings the dealer closer to the factory with benefits for each. By distributing through zone operations, the dealer is offered the best in fair treatment and service aid. A foremost step in developing plans for the future was the creation of the Packard Dealer Advisory Council. Are they yes men? No, sir, no indeed. These 8 men, representing all types of dealerships from all over the country, are expected to speak out, and they do, sharing their know-how with the central factory organization. As a first fruit of the Dealer Council, the Dealer Equities Board was created for the benefit of all Packard dealers. As the proof of the pudding, it is the guarantee of fair play for every man who holds the franchise. Packard's aids to the dealer cover such matters as organization, aid in analysis of personnel needs and breakdown of sales potential, plant design, professional help in locating and building the most desirable dealership, business management, simplified accounting, budget setups, profit and loss statements, exchanges of operating figures, all offered free to dealers by zone and factory experts. Sales promotion. A large and experienced sales organization provides useful counsel to every Packard dealer. Sales training. Packard's experienced aid will help the dealer who is starting from scratch due to post-war reconstruction. Advertising. A generous background of award-winning copy outstanding in the automotive field. Compensation plans. A recommended scale of remuneration for car and accessory sales and a demonstrator plan designed to raise the level of the automobile selling profession. Mechanics training program. Good and profitable service calls for better mechanics. Here, the visual arts will be a tremendous aid.
Well, Major, that's our story, at least the highlights. How does it sound to you?
It sounds swell, but I guess you really don't have to sell me. I bet my life on Packard-built engines and won. That's why I'm interested in a Packard franchise.
Yes, and he got that franchise. He's a civilian now, a Packard dealer. And he and every other Packard dealer will be betting to win. Betting on a sure thing.